Hi, Panda. I don't know, it wasn't giving me like the shortcut. Hey, everyone, welcome. So I wanted to jump on here real quick. I was either going to do a video of this or just do a live stream and show the unboxing. So I got 2 mystery boxes from Michi, from her channel's Michi Crochet Nook. Hi, Michael. I figured I would do the unboxing here. So this is the size of the boxes. This is what they look like. And actually, you know what? I'm going to do the other box first because this is the one with the special gift. So she had mentioned if you had a sticker in your box, you got a hook. So we'll leave that one for a second. Hi, Deborah, welcome. Hi, Ellen's Crochet, welcome. Hey, everyone. So yeah, these are what the boxes look like. I bought 2 mystery boxes from Michi's Crochet Nook. They come very pretty packed with a thank you sticker. Did you get any boxes, Ellen? Hi, Deborah. I think I already said hi to her. Welcome. So this is all the pretty yarny deliciousness in this box. So I got some of this, which is Twister Solid Hobby Yarn. It's nice and pretty. Thank you for the link. Michael just dropped Michi's link. And this is actually from a hobby. It's 55% cotton, 45% acrylic, 100 grams or 400 meters, which is 437 yards. Classified as a 2 weight yarn, which is fine weight. That's what I'm reading right now, which is upside down. I'm not reading it upside down. There it is, not upside down. And it recommends a US size 2 to 4 knitting needles, which is 3 to 3.5 millimeters, or crochet hook 4 to 4.5 millimeters, which is the size G6 or a 7, US 7. It's Twister Solids Hobby. Oh, okay. The washing instructions are these stickers. Sorry, these icons, which is pretty much lay flat to dry and wash in cool water, which is 40 degrees, like medium. Yeah, so that's really pretty. This color is 125. It's kind of like a rich blue, like a navy blue. And this color is 224. Oh, cool, Ellen. Okay, she mentioned that she unboxed her mystery boxes yesterday on her channel. Hi, Nessa. Welcome, Samantha. I think I'm okay for right now. I have a few other friends who are moderators, but they're not here currently at the moment. We just started. And I wasn't thinking to do this one like a marathon, like super late. I figured I was either gonna make a video of this and record it and post it, but since I already did an unboxing video, I figured, or I can just show it live and do that. Because YouTube doesn't like for you to release too many videos at once. This is her pretty card, Michi's Crochet Nook, and her contact info is on the back. You can find that contact info on her channel, and thank you, Michael. He had dropped that channel, but thank you, Samantha, for asking. I got this pretty yarn. That's what it looks like. It's hand dyed. Sorry, let's fix that a little bit. Yeah, I'm not very good at fixing a hank. That's good enough. It's from Stitch Together Studio. I'm not sure where she got that. And it just says 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 463 yards or 100 grams. Lay flat to dry, wash in cool water. My guess is it might be a fingering weight yarn. That's about how thick it is. They put the sticker on the rest of the label for the info, so yeah, I can't see the info. Oh, thank you, Panda. Yes, I think that's really nice. And Samantha, I'm from California. Hi, Mama Wench, Marianne, welcome. And then Mama Wench is saying hi to everybody, and Michael's saying hi to everybody. Yes, please remember to click the like button, leave your thumbs. Thank you. And for those that just came in, I'm showing, I bought 2 mystery boxes from Michi and Michi's Crochet Nook, and this is what one of the boxes looks like, and I was going over the yarn. I got these 2 so far. I read the specs for that, so you can rewind if you want to see that, and this pretty hand-dyed yarn. I got 2 skeins of this, which is Manarola World of Yarn, 100% premium acrylic yarn. And those are the colors. It's like a bluish green with a white and then a pink and then a stronger fuchsia. And that's the info on the label for it. It's 100% acrylic yarn, 100 grams, 240 meters. It's classified as a DK3 lightweight yarn. Recommends US 7 knitting needles, 4.5 millimeters, or a 5.5 millimeter US I9 hook. And it looks like it's, you know, cool wash, lay flat to dry. I'm fine. I'm tired today, Samantha, but thanks for asking. And then these, and then I got 4 of these. This one's a little, got a little sloppy in there. This is the mandala string yarn. It's new to me. I haven't used this before. This color is Harmony. And I got 4 of them. So it's a 3-pack, all the same color, plus this one that was outside of the little baggie. And that's what the colors look like. So, oh, here's a picture too of the fade, the transition. It's kind of like purple and pinks and blues and teal. It says machine washable and dryable, 100% acrylic, 3.5 ounces or 100 grams, 350 yards or 320 meters. It's categorized as super fine weight yarn 1. And they recommend a size 3 or 3.25 millimeter knitting needles and a G6 4 millimeter crochet hook. Oh, that's wonderful. So apparently Mama Wench got the mystery box, and she loves all the yarn that she got too. Ravina, hi, welcome. And everybody's saying hi to folks. So now let's go on to the second box. Okay, good. I didn't accidentally show my address. So in the second box, if you didn't know, if you actually got this special sticker in it, it meant you got a hook. Oh, okay, not okay, yeah. I've won yarn from her prizes too, and it's very pretty yarn. Ooh, nice, very nice. I've never had a Stanley cake. And then Panda's saying, have you decided? No, I haven't decided what I'm gonna make with them yet. Yeah, I don't know yet. The very thin yarn, the 1 weight, I may add other yarns to it to make it a little thicker or strand it together. So this is what the second box looks like. Pretty. And then Deborah's saying, I'm glad, Marianne, I only like the 2 balls of what I got. It's, aw. I got a card in this one too. No, did I? Okay, I only got a card and a business card in one of them. I don't see a card in this one. That's okay. I got a hook, so it doesn't matter. I'd rather have a hook than a card. Oh my. And then Ellen mentioned that mine's jam-packed, and she got double what mine was. Maybe you got fancy, really, really fancy yarn. I mean, I got some fancy yarn too. But this one takes up a lot of space. I got the Karen Cloud Cake, which is really pretty. I actually don't have this color. So it has some blues, some teals, some purples, and some black. This is the Lagoon colorway, and those are the specs for it. It's categorized in medium 4-weight yarn, machine washable and dryable, 4.5 millimeter US 7 knitting needles, and US 7 they recommend crochet hook, which is kind of small, which is a 4.5 millimeter. And it's 8.5 ounces, 240 grams, or 760 yards, or 695 meters. It's pretty. And I got another one of these. I had actually opened this box first, so that was nice. So now I can actually make something. And I already read the specs on this. This was that Hobby Cotton acrylic yarn. This is the furls hook I got. It's a streamline hook. It's actually my first furls hook because I don't have any furls hooks. And that's what the hook looks like. So it's pretty. It's black, and then it has like gold flecks on the bottom. And it's a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Yeah, I know she's been really busy with the project. And then where did it go? Yeah, you never know with the mystery box how it's gonna come out. Oh, he's saying Michael High. I read it differently, and I'm like, where is she? Yes, it's a really pretty hook. Thank you, Mama Wench. And yeah, I agree. It's always a gamble. You never know what you're gonna get. Hi Jennifer, welcome. And then yes, I enjoy the mystery of it all too. So then I got two skeins of this cotton yarn from Ice. It's actually the number is 80819, I think. It's Noble Cotton Print, a medium worsted weight 4 yarn, 100 grams or 165 meters, 100% cotton, orange copper color. But honestly, it looks more like it's tans with some orangey red in there and some green. And that's a label if you could read it. It's pretty hard to read. Yeah, so I have two of those, and then I got two of these, which are German. It's called the Zauderball. It's very pretty. It's very thin too. I think it's also a fingering weight yarn. And it's 420 meters each donut, or 100 grams. It's made in Germany. It says to start the ball from the outside. That's the colorway there. If you can read German, there's the rest of it up there. It recommends a 2 to 3 millimeter knitting needles and wash like in cool water, 40 degrees, lay flat to dry. It's 75% virgin wool and 25% nylon. So yeah, it's really pretty. I think it's very pretty. Hi Raylene, welcome, good evening. Yeah, I agree, Deborah, it's a cool looking colorway. Hi to everybody coming in. Yes, please, if you can, click the like button. Hi Mork and Mandy, welcome. And I agree, Ellen, it's really, really pretty yarn. Thank you. And the hook was really nice too. So that's everything. I know you said it's jam-packed, but that's all the yarn. It didn't take me too long to unbox, like 15 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I guess I could have done a video. So now I'm not sure. I didn't have anything else planned. I'm like, oh, snap. I can crochet and we can chit chat for a little bit. Oh, for the people that just arrived, hold on, I'm sorry. Let me show the whole box real quick. Again, just in case, this was one box. Hi, Mrs. C, welcome. So this was one box where it has the cloud cake, the 2 ice yarns, the beautiful German fingering weight yarn. That's wool. With the cotton cake, which is really pretty from Hobby. And the 2 ice yarn balls. And the furls hook, which is really pretty, which is black 5.5 millimeters with golden flecks in the bottom. And then let me show the other box really quick. Sorry, I know it's a repeat for those folks, but I figure it'd be nice for the people that got here late to see. Not going to read everything again, but I can at least show it. So that's what's in this box. Whoop! And the second one. So it was some pretty fingering weight yarn with one in blue and another in the same rose color. This mandala string yarn, 4 of them. And 2 of these of the Manarola. What am I working on? I am working on this blanket here. Whew. I'm on row 48, 49, kind of getting towards the end. And it's 56. Whoa, my other blankets fell off the couch. Well, I guess that's what happens when you pull on one thing, everything else falls down. So this, it's 56 rows. That's what it looks like, if you could see it. It's really hard to show something so big when I'm so close to the camera. It's the Study of Determination blanket. It's made with Red Heart Super Saver Fruity Stripes, this yarn. I have a bunch of other projects going on, but I just started this one, the Whispers in My Mind shawl, which is from Bag O' Day Crochet. It's the one she just released yesterday or the day before, not the one she just released today. And this is my first time using this yarn, which is the Yarn Arts from Flowers of Alpaca. And this I actually had gotten from a mystery box from Crystal back in September. And this is categorized, that's how it looks. I know it's a lot of pink in there. It's like a category 2 fine weight yarn. They recommend a 3.5 millimeter hook, an E4 or US 4 knitting needles. It's 80% acrylic, 20% alpaca, hand wash, dry flat. And those are the specs. And let me scroll up, sorry. I know I'm missing things in the chat because I was busy talking and showing the things. So yeah, Mrs. C is here. Yes, I agree, Panda. It's really nice stuff. And Panda's and Michael saying hi to Mrs. C. And yeah, I was showing that. Deborah and Raylene were asking. And then Michael saying hi to Mrs. C. Hi, Ravina. Welcome. And then Ellen mentions she's hooking on Bod's shawl, and she just put another. Yes, she just released one right now, like a little at 8 o'clock, I think it was. And yes, I agree, Grammy. It's a very lovely box. Oh, I hope you liked your present. I think it must have arrived already for you earlier this week. And Panda mentions they're weaving in tails on their panda blanket they're working on. Thank you, Ellen. She's mentioning it's a beautiful blanket. Oh, thank you, Mama. Mama Wench, Marianne. She really likes the blanket. Thank you, Deborah. Yeah, and Michael too. Thank you, everyone. That's really nice, all the compliments. Then Mrs. C is saying hi to Marianne. Oh, thank you, Michael. And there's the link for this blanket. The pattern is free. It was a crochet, like a stitch along from the Crochet Crowd, and he has video tutorials up on his YouTube channel for them. Yeah. Sorry, folks, no politics on my channel. I hope everyone's okay with the incident. And what's everyone else working on crochet-wise? Hi, Naked Snail, welcome. That's my reminder of everything. Of my doctor's appointments. And I am going to find, here's my hook. And then I was also working on this Christmas blanket for my aunt. I can show that too. It's right here. I kind of got sidetracked by working on this, which I had started last year. And then I put this aside. So this is a pretty Christmas blanket, which is the Very Merry Afghan. It's Hirschner's kit. And the kit, I showed it in my previous live stream. The kit comes with the plastic bag and all the yarn you need and the pattern, and it's the Hirschner's Worsted 8 Stripes yarn. It's 100% acrylic yarn, and these are 489 yards. And the colorway is Very Merry, and that's what it looks like. So I had gotten some of these in the crochet box. Oh, nice, Michael, that you're working on the second panel from the front of the bod shirt. And then Deborah mentions that she's done with the baby blanket that a friend commissioned. And then Mork and Randy, Fiberflux is the newest tutorial on the C2C channel, the granny stripe blanket. I don't think I've seen that one. I saw that they just put out a stitch tutorial. That looked like it was like a lacy stitch. But yeah, I don't think I've seen that granny stripe blanket. I'm gonna have to look for it. Welcome, Purple Owl. And then Marianne says she's working on a second bout from the test pattern she was doing. This one is working on a round instead of 2 panels. Yeah, the pattern, the blanket that I was working on, that I was testing the pattern for, I'm waiting for the designer to get back on me in the edging, so it's kind of on hold. Aw, I'm sorry. Grammy Dranskin says she's still nursing a broken wrist, so no crocheting. And then Keitra mentions she got her Afghan started, but she's got 21 rows done so far. And that she has to, she can only sit for about an hour and then has to lay down. I'm sorry, that's really rough. Where did I leave off here? It's gotten pretty big. This is more than 59.5 inches, so I kind of, I lose my spot, and I didn't put a stitch marker in before I started this live, and I was working on it, so. Good night, Ellen. Are you leaving? Sorry if I took too long to get down there by the chat. And I just started unraveling this. And then Raleen mentioned she was working on T-Rex for her grandson, but she doesn't have the eyeballs. Yeah, the eyeballs are kind of a stopping point. And now starting a dress for her 5th birthday. Well, congratulations. That's really sweet. For her 5th birthday. And then Michael's saying goodnight to Ellen. I didn't block you, Mrs. C. It was just that individual's a very it's a very heated topic either way. I just hope everyone's okay that was in that situation. The dress is my granddaughter's. Oh, like you thought of the dress and you were typing about the little dino. Karen's skinny cakes on it. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. I don't think I've used that yarn yet. Yeah, I think you've been working on that shirt, Michael, now for more than a week. I don't know. It feels like forever to me. Okay, that was way too many. I was like, that's way too many hoops for a treble crochet. This has been driving me nuts, this final part of this blanket. Because the way they designed it, it's a bunch of treble post stitches that are crosses, that are they're X's. So it's like all these rows have been like that, and it's a really big blanket, so it's driving me nuts. So that's why I had to take a break and work on the shawl. Oh, I'm sorry. Just mentioned her toes and fingers are numb. It's not so cold, quite 50, so yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to keep all that moving. Thank you so much for being here, Mrs. C. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Yeah, I wish it was cold here too, Panda. We got yesterday. It was a little cooler, but that's only because it was thunderstorms and lightning and a bunch of stuff. You know, like we had alerts and we had flash flood warnings, and it was like a big hot mess. And now there's no rain today, so now it's just back to hot, like hot and miserable. Ugh. So, yeah, I think I need to lower the AC because I'm feeling kind of hot and flushed. Yeah, so thank you, Mrs. C, for asking for folks. So the hook I'm using is the Susan Bates. It's a twist and lock hook. It comes in a set. Some parts are sold separate too. It's great if you're gonna travel. This is a thread cutter part, so you don't have to take scissors with you, and you can change the tips. So you push it down and you twist it out and you unlock it. It has those grooves, and if you notice, it has these grooves there. So it kind of fits in place and it locks in. So you can put other crochet tips that come in the hook, that come with the hook set, and they have other it depends. They have like smaller sets where it just has 1 or 2 tips with the thread cutter, or they have this whole one that comes with the case, and it comes with 2 handles and all the tips and 2 of the thread cutters. So it depends your price point is which kit you get. And then you can change the hook and you just, again, twist it and remove it off. And that's what it looks like on the inside, just like the other side. You can also put it this other way if you want to travel with it and you don't want your hook snagging on anything, and you can do that the same with this side too. So they don't even know there's a thread cutter in there. And there's a spring in here. It's not very heavy. It's like kind of like a medium weight. And this is like a little bit grippy plastic. I'm not super thrilled with how they did this, but it works and it's ergonomic and it doesn't hurt my hands to use it. So I think I have a link for it in one of my other live streams. Yeah, we have a lot of humidity here where I am too. Yeah, I haven't started using that Lucky Brand bamboo yarn yet. I have some, but I haven't started a project with it yet. So here we go. I was like, where was I? I keep forgetting my spot. Yeah, and then It's May says, hey, Mrs. C, please take care. And then Panda's like, Mrs. C, share all the love. That's funny. Pandas can't wear tank tops because our bellies get cold. And then Michael's saying the first panel was about 4 days. Never worked with Lucky Brand bamboo and getting used to the stitch again. Took 2 days off since it was done and created a few patterns. Yeah, it's really pretty what you have coming up. Yeah, and you're probably using a smaller hook size too, because that yarn is a bit on the thinner side of what you're used to working on too. He just started the second panel. So what Michael's referring to is he's converting the 80s shirt that Crystal put out a video tutorial for on Crystal's channel as Bag O' Day Crochet. So he's making that in Tunisian crochet. He's working on that for projects. So that's what we're referencing. That's what I've heard too. Marianne, that the Lucky Brand is much nicer than the True Boo. I don't think I've used the True Boo. I have used the Kobu, but the Kobu splits a lot on me. Then Marianne says, Pantonio, don't think it would be your style. Probably for the tank tops, I guess. He's like, his side hustle people know me as Cinnamon Swirl. I could totally pull it mode, Marianne. Does that mean you have Cinnamon Swirl just the pastries at home, or also Cinnamon Swirl like yarn cakes too? I'm curious now. And then Naked Snail says, interesting. Yeah, we had a lot of rain here. The flash flood warnings and everything. I didn't look up to see how much rain we had, but it was a lot. I thought the power was going to go out, but luckily it didn't, so I was able to work. Then Samantha saying hi to Mrs. C. Yeah, I think it's pretty handy. I have the tips there in my Crochet Notions bag that I keep. That's in a tote bag when I go to doctor's appointments and stuff like that. Which is like right behind the laptop where I'm filming right now, so I don't want to have to reach over again to grab things. That's what I was reading. Panda was saying, Samantha saying hi to Michael, and they're saying hi to each other. Thank you so much, Samantha. That's very sweet of you. I always kind of think, I'm like, are my videos boring people? Is the content helpful? You know, I guess these are all things that we think of as now content creators for those of us that have channels. Ooh, Panda has a joke for us. I'm not sure what you mean. Where are you doing tonight? This? And then Purple Owl is asking, this blanket is the study of... I'm sorry, it goes this way. It's the study of determination blanket. It was a stitch along, crochet along last year from the Crochet Crowd. They have the free pattern out at Yarn Inspirations, and they have video tutorials for it. I think I already answered where I was from, Samantha, from California. Hi, Don Aaron. Welcome. It's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't send you a message. I figured you were probably busy making and doing all the things and working on your 10 million projects. Yeah, and this is the project that Michael's converting into Tunisian. And then folks are saying hi to Mrs. C and to Dawn. And then Marianne is saying she's having problems with the True Brew. It splits and it's not that great. Yeah. I have some. I bought some that was like on clearance. That was the sparkle one for the True Brew, but I haven't used it yet. So I'm actually more excited about using the Lucky Brand bamboo. I hope I bought enough. You know, I didn't think I thought those cakes would be bigger. And when I got it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so little. And they're heavy too. How heavy are your panels coming out, Michael? I'm curious because that yarn is pretty heavy. It's pretty dense. And then, okay, here's our joke. What kind of shoes do chickens wear? Nuggets? No, I'm not, just kidding. I don't know. Hi. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. And Marianne says, I'm wishing I had told the customer that the Lucky Brand would have been better. Well, you know, that happens sometimes. I'm sorry it's giving you such a hard time and splitting and stuff. Ugh, I know the Kobu does that for me and it's just so frustrating. Oh, okay. That's why I was like wondering what was going on with that, with the... Hi, sneak pounced on. Oh, that's funny. Reebok box. That's a good one. And that's the answer to the joke. Ah, okay. I'm having a really hard time trying to stitch and talk. Oh, Don Aaron, now that you're here, because you didn't see that. You didn't see this. I'm sorry, I'm having yarn falling everywhere. Such is the state of my life. I started it. So I started the shawl last night, and then I was falling asleep, and I wanted to crochet more on it, and I'm like, damn it, why am I have to be sleepy? Hi, Sharon, welcome. Then everybody's saying hi to everybody. What's the best way to serve a turkey? Then Dawn's saying hi to Panda. Sharon's saying hi to Dawn, and they're saying hi to each other. Hi, Mary Beth, welcome. They're saying hi to each other. That's like 5 messages. I'm just going to skip through it. And then Panda says, I don't know, Mrs. C, what's the best way? There we go. You know what it is? I just really don't like treble stitches or post stitches, so... Oh, here's the link to the blanket again, the one that I'm currently working on. Thank you, Michael. Join the Turkish army. What's the joke? I forgot the question. Oh, damn it. Oh, what's the best way to serve a turkey? And then if I go down here to her answer, to join the Turkish army. That was a good one. Sorry, I had a little bit of a brain lapse there. Don Aaron, yes. I did. I just showed you. So I'm just, I'm slower on the chat than I am with what my mouth and hands are doing. Done Erin saying she's going to break down and maybe buy both. Both. The Hirschners and the Mary Maxim? Question, question, question. And then Don's asking me if I got the Mary Maxim. So what we're talking about, okay, so if folks don't know, I might as well talk about the deals and the steals. There's a really good deal going on right now with Hirschner's currently is having their 125th anniversary. So they have a discount code called ANNI. Actually, I'm just going to type it. Hirschner's, it's like discount. You see it when you go to their main, like when you get on their landing page for their website, it's right there. So the code makes the shipping come out to $1.27, which is awesome. There's some codes out there if you want like discounts. Sorry, I lost count of how many wraps I did. If you want discounts like 10% off or whatever, there's like this missed you code and a thank you code. You can get the codes through Honey, through the app. You can install that. And then Mary Maxim currently has where if you place an order of $79 or more, you get free shipping. But they also discounted the Afghan kits. So all their crochet Afghan kits are on sale. I don't know if it's like 25% off or something like that. And what was the other thing? Yeah. So their Afghan kits are on sale. Plus, you know, you get that free shipping if it's $79 or more, right? So buy like a few Afghan kits and you get it. You can get them shipped for free. So I've been back and forth, and so has Don Aaron about whether we should, because we want to crochet the Inside the Matrix Afghan. That is the pattern. It's a whole Afghan kit. The pattern is from Crystal from Bag a Day Crochet. She has a video tutorial for free on her channel, but we were going back and forth on about our colors and if we were going to get the kit or not. So long story short, yes, Don Aaron, I caved last night and I got the kit. Actually, I got the kit today. I caved last night and I did a second Hirschner's order. I did an unboxing of the order that I got that arrived this week that I bought last weekend because they had a 17.76% off. And they also had discounted shipping. But anyways, I have the club membership plus with the 17.76% off. That's on top of my 10%. So it was a really good deal. So yeah, so I uploaded that video earlier today. And that's kind of why I'm doing the live stream to show the unboxing of the yarns that I bought from Michi from the two mystery boxes. YouTube doesn't like you to upload too many videos all at once on one day. I don't know if they also have that limit on me because I'm not monetized yet, but that's a whole other discussion. So yes, done. So what I ended up doing was I found a coupon code for Mary Maxim, which I sent you through Facebook Messenger because I'm not going to dig out that code right now. I found the code through Honey. I'm not sure exactly how much percentage the code did for me, but it gave me $17. No, yes, it gave me $17 off. And then I bought the kit, and they have the Burnout Wavelength yarn. They just got it in there, which is a bulky yarn. It's pretty, sort of looks like puzzle, but it has 10% wool in it. And they have it on sale for $3.99, and it's about like 233 yards. So I saw a really pretty blanket pattern they had for it for free, and I was like thinking of maybe making the blanket, and it was like C2C. But instead, I've also been wanting to make like that sweater that Crystal has the pattern for, the video tutorial, Bag of Day Crochet, where they have the kit for it on Mary Maxim. It's red. It's really pretty. But they use this like really nice, beautiful Mary Maxim yarn that's like $13 a skein, which I'm sure it's worth every penny, but it makes the kit come out to almost $70 with a discount, right? Like $70 when it's discounted. I think without discount on the kits, it's like 80 something bucks. So instead, I'm thinking I may make that with the cheaper, bulkier yarn. So I got 7 skeins of that because it sounds like I may need like about 1,400 yards to make that cardigan. So I got that. And then, Dawn Erin, I also got a few colors of the different colorways for the color fusion, like 1 skein each. And because I think if you get 4 or more on Mary Maxim for the Premier Color Fusion Decay, which is like that self-striping yarn that's acrylic, that's used inside the Matrix Afghan kit. If you buy 4 more skeins of that, it comes out discounted. That was a horrible stitch. It comes out discounted to $3.99 each skein. So sorry, it's just hard to do the math, talk to things, look at the chat, and stitch and remember the pattern. Whew. Let's see if I can catch up now. Marianne says, I made the top with the Lucky brand. Love it. The only thing is mice liked it. Oh my gosh, no. That's horrible. That mice ate the shoulder seam. There must be some tasty yarn, but I know mice eat everything. And then Michael's saying, actually, it's pretty light, and the stitch I'm using makes it very fabric and makes the fabric nice and light. Yes. Yes, it makes sense to me. Then Deborah's saying that she hopes Marianne can fix it. Oh my God, it's beautiful. So Dawn, did you start the shawl? And then Elmo said wingtips. So I think I missed that part of the conversation. Oh, maybe that was for the turkey? And then Marianne is saying, Deborah, I'm hoping so. I've got it bagged up for now. I really don't want it to end up having to frog the whole thing. Yeah, that would be horrible. I hope you can fix it if it's just the seam. I mean, I guess it would depend if it has bite marks on it. Bye, Mrs. C. Thanks for stopping by. I'm not sure what that was. Good night, Marianne. She said that her typing is deteriorating and it's a sign for her to call it a night. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. It's like your bedtime. And then Panda's saying good night to Marianne. Good night, Marianne. I wonder if I'm getting all the comments. If I'm like on, I think I'm on live chat. Hi, Nonime, welcome. And I think here folks are saying good night to Marianne. You can tell who's been. I plead the fifth. I tried to not go shopping for yarn. I didn't leave the house. Does that count? I tried to not buy the things, but I got the things. And then Mary Beth is saying good night to Marianne. And then Raylene is saying you finished that one a couple months ago. This blanket? Is that what you finished, Raylene? Raylene? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. And Panda's saying good night to Marianne. Aw. Yeah, because I usually do them really late at night. So Panda's saying he's just glad that he was able to catch me on a live since he's normally in bed when I go live. Yes, and then you usually have to work the next day too. And I usually go when it's like really, really late at night, like at midnight or 1 a.m. is usually when I go live. So it was nice to be able to have other people join me that are usually asleep the times that I go live. And then Michael says he never had an issue uploading scheduled content, but they limit how many videos go instantly live premiere. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I haven't had an issue with the videos being uploaded. I was just being lazy about like recording it too. And I'm like, maybe I should just go live, and I think I'll get more hours this way anyways. Then Keetra's saying hi to Noni. Everybody's saying hi to Noni. And then hi Yvette, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. What color? I got the color that I told you last night. Shoot, I forgot what the color was. The light one. The one that the background is oak and the main color is that light green with the light blue. But then I got a skein, 2 skeins of the vintage because I really like the color vintage for the color fusion. I got a skein of the painted desert. I got another one of one of the other colorways that was pretty. And I think I'll just look at it in person, and if the blues and the colors are off too much, then I'll just do it in the, oh my gosh, I forgot. I'll just do it in that, in the color that came, in all the colors that came in the kit, and I won't, mix it up. So the blanket that we're talking about is a mosaic blanket. Overlay mosaic, I think. Hi, Leslie. Welcome. Oh, whew, I'm caught up. Okay, I can look at what the color of the blanket is. Oh, I can probably show a picture too. Of what I'm talking about. Of course, I didn't type the freaking color when I sent the message. So funny, I'm like annoyed at myself. I picked the springtime color, dark oak, which are these colors. And the blanket itself, let me see if I can get to that picture. It's this one. That's where it is close up. It's very pretty. Sorry, I didn't mean to make anybody dizzy. Yeah, so it's $21 off. So it comes out to $63.74, which is a good deal. And then if you add a little more to your cart where it's more than $79, then you get your shipping free. If not, you have to pay like 20 bucks shipping. And then if you're able to find a coupon code, Don Aaron, check your messages. I sent you a coupon code for Mary Maxim. Then you get a discount on top of that too. Because the shipping, you don't need a code for the free shipping once you have that amount, like in your cart. Ooh, there's like 19 people. Welcome, everyone. I think some folks are lurking. So here I'm crocheting this blanket that I've been working on, and I'm also working on the shawl, but I need a little bit of refresher on what I do in which row, so I can't completely do that one yet without looking at the video or the written pattern. I don't think it's a written pattern. Thank you, Panda. Panda saying it's such a pretty blanket. Oh, you mean the Matrix one. Sorry. It is. It's a very pretty blanket. Hope it won't be too hard to make, but I'm excited. Oops. These things get so like wrapped up. Oh, nice. Sharon says she's knitting a hat and listening. Cool. Thank you. I know when I first started doing lives, I had asked folks if it was annoying for me to read what people are typing in for the chat, or to not read it. And then the feedback I had gotten was that it was helpful for me to read it so that they know what the heck I'm talking about. And so they don't have to be constantly reading the chat, especially if they're doing something and their hands are busy. Or eyes. Eyes or hands or both, right? So yeah. And I ate earlier too, so. Oh, okay. Thank you. Panda said he meant the one I was working on. I just hope to finish it soon. I'm just gonna be happy when I'm finally done with these horrid treble post X stitches. Grr. Grr. Because you gotta like finagle, like he wants you to like go into this stitch first, and then you have to go behind and then go in the other stitch so that it makes these X's. That is totally getting like there blended in because of my red wall back there. So it's a lot of texture. It's a lot of detail. Yay, I'm almost done. That's my corner. I'm excited. Then it's just V-stitch double crochets, and that I can breeze through. I'm on here longer than I thought I would be. I was just going to come on here to like unbox that, and then I was like, oh, I did that so quick, so I stayed here talking. Yeah, it's a. So are you weaving in all those tails? I have a lot of tails to weave in with that blanket that I'm pattern testing, and I need to do it, and then I haven't done it. And then I have this other project that's a bunch of different granny square sampler blanket, and I have all these ends to weave in, and I didn't do it yet. You know, Panda, it's not so bad if you actually do a few as you go when you're making the blanket. Or what you can do is like just do a few now, and if you're working on another project, work on the other project, and then just do a few the next day, and that way it's not so bad. And just break it up. That's what I do sometimes. And I prefer working on weaving in ends, stuff like that, when it's like the daytime and there's more sunshine and I can see better. Aw, Panda says, I'm glad you stayed in a little longer than you planned because he's being selfish. That's okay. Well, you know, part of what I wanted to do was video games. So it was like, okay, I was going to jump off, maybe do some chores, definitely do some gaming. I totally have to do some work training stuff, but I've been doing so many hours of that recently that I'm a little burnt out. So I'm like, I just want to like sit and crochet and speed through something, and I'll be really happy when this blanket is finished. Hi, welcome, Zach. I'm good. I'm tired. Are you still at work? I know we chatted earlier today, and I think you were on your way to work. Oh yeah, it was my premiere when I did the premiere earlier today with the video that I uploaded. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I'll be really happy if I don't see these treble stitches, these treble post X stitches for a while. You know, he said that when he designed this blanket gave him a really hard time, and he got really frustrated with it a few times, and that's why he named it The Study of Determination, because you need a lot of determination to finally get through it and finish it. I know what he means. So Panda says he still has to do the borders after the tails are done. It's not super fancy, just the first time I did a blanket like this. What are you playing? Oh, that he just got done taking a break. Played Lethal Company. So I'm playing Diablo 4. It's on the console. It's on my PlayStation 4. I'm also playing another game called The Wild Hunt, and there's like 2 or 3 other games that I'm playing. There's like one that's like Nino Ko something. And I'm drawing a blank on the rest of the names. But the main one I was going to log into was Diablo 4. I just finished, like, there was like a Viking zombie game that was hilarious. That was so much fun. We beat the game. And there's this geese game that you run around being geese and like pestering people and stealing stuff. They give you like a list of things you have to grab and mess up. So that's pretty funny. And then there's another one that's this sheep game. So you get to like, you have to like shave the sheep, but if you do it and it's cold and they get a little cold, and then there's this like little hot water. What are those things called? You know, like those bags that you would put the hot water in to heat up when you have like a cold or you were sick. The rubber ones. So you put that on top of the sheep. Or they like the way they reproduce sheep is with little clouds with thunderstorms, and then depending what type of thunderstorm, what color the cloud is what color your little sheep comes out, if it's a little black sheep or a white sheep. Oh, you have to like put them together with little lovey hearts, and you got to feed them grass, so you got to move them to where the grass is. You got to like make sure it rains so they have little puddles and they have water, so you're pretty much tending your flock of sheep. That one I like to play when I'm like really stressed out. I'm like, okay, I just want to like veg out and play with sheep and not think about it. And the nice thing is that you can play more than one player. So if friends come over, it doesn't, you know, like it's pretty easy and like quick to learn, so they can play it with me. Yeah, it's funny. It's really silly. Nice. He says the D4 looks pretty cool. Zach says, nope, I'm home now. I need to sign off on some work things using an app, and the dumb app won't let me log in. I'm sorry. That's really frustrating. Haha. Yeah, you know, that's a little too realistic. That Panda's saying that I need some Project Zomboid in my life. If I get like too hyped up and it's like too realistic with some of the killing scenes, then I can't like go to sleep. Then I have nightmares. Hi, Don P. Welcome. Yeah, and Panda says it sounds cute. Yeah, and even the Wild Hunt game is kind of cute. You get to create these elemental creatures, and they're like your little minions. So you make them like go like, hey, move a rock for me, or hey, go like harvest this thing that I need to create more of you, and stuff like that. So that was kind of fun. Actually, Fiber Spider has a gaming channel, and he does a walkthrough of the different levels of that Wild Hunt game. And then Don P is saying hi to Sharon and folks are saying hi to her. Yay, I'm all caught up. I'm all caught up. Ooh, I have messages. Okay, it's my friend. It's nothing about the live stream. Oh my, I was about to put an extra stitch where I didn't need one. I'm glad I caught it. It's kind of hard to see because right now how the yarn changed color, I'm like working in yarn that's the same color, so And then Don P says she's almost halfway through the cake. That's the shawl you're working on, right? That you talked about yesterday? I don't remember what the shawl was. Or was it the blanket? It was the Tunisian blanket, wasn't it? It was knit stitch with simple stitch, I think. With the mandala, Lion Brand mandala, ombre yarn, and zen. Ooh. Wish I had that memory for other things. Like where I put half of my things in the house. But no, here I am remembering other people's projects. That's funny. Yeah, the Tunisian blanket. Okay. Yeah, so on Don Aaron's live last night, if people want to know what we're talking about, Don Peach, well, and Sharon, they both showed, well, Don Aaron did too. All three of them showed the different projects they're currently working on. So if you'd like to see that, you should check out their replay of their live stream from yesterday. And Don P showed her Tunisian blanket that she's working on that's coming out very, very pretty. Sharon's blanket is beautiful. It's like these beautiful Halloween colors too. And Don Aaron's blanket is very, very pretty. It's very challenging. It's like a bod pattern from Crystal from Bago de Crochet, but it's cables. So yeah. So all very pretty makes. I'm sure they're all going to come out very beautiful. And then Sharon saying that, yeah, that she's looking forward to seeing it finished. Seeing what it looks like finished. Sorry. I have this thing when I'm doing trebles that I count to make sure that I like yarn over the correct amount of times, that I don't do it less and I don't do it more. So if you see me concentrating hard, that's why. I don't particularly consider post treble stitches to be easy. I don't know, now that I've done a few 300 of them, they're kind of imprinted in my memory right now, but yeah. I'll stop complaining. I hope this is the last time I do these in this pattern. I was hoping to finish this blanket tonight, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. So you guys are now looking at the reverse of the blanket, but my reverse is pretty too, so. Oh, did I do a concentration face? I'm gonna have to like replay, like watch the replay of this video to see what type of faces I'm making while I'm doing this stitch that I'm not happy with, that I'm like disgruntled. Don Aaron, did you order it? Did you order the kit? Did you order, what was the other second thing you were gonna order? Was it 2 kits? Is it a second one? Or was it the Hirschner's Halloween yarn? Oh, it's so pretty. I have it sitting next to me because I haven't put away the box of yarn yet. It's a big box. It's a big box. I don't know where I'm going to put all that yarn. Oh, I got to put away this new yarn too, these mystery boxes too. I'm thinking I may try to put all my fingering weight yarn together somewhere. Disgruntled? Why? It's coming out so good. Thanks. Well, I mean, just because I don't like it and I'm in pain, so I'm like, grr. Yay, it's the last couple. It's the last 2. I'm at the corner. I'm so happy. And also doing this stitch after a while, it hurts my hands too. My goodness, that was tight. Okay. Yay! I finished the corner. And these are 5, ooh, those are 5 rows of that. So here's one set. Sorry, no. Here's one set. Here's 2 sets. Here's the 3rd set. Here's the 4th set there. And this is the first part of the 5th set. And now I start with the second part, which is the double crochets that go, these are these V's. Double crochet V stitches that go on top of these treble X's. Yeah, 3 more to go. Yay. Oh. Okay, folks, remember it's a stretching break. If you've been crocheting along with me or knitting, it's time to stretch. You've been doing this for an hour. Oh. Plus, I'm like sitting sideways because I'm getting filmed sideways, so. Hydration break, drink water, all the things. Ooh, I gotta. Where'd I put my iPad? Oh, here it is. So I don't know if I have. Whoops. Have cakes of yarn falling from the sky. Okay. So I use my tablet. Oop. I have like 2 apps on here, but mostly I use the what's this thing called? I forgot what it was called. My row counter app. So it looks like this for all the patterns. And I keep track of my rows in here, and you can import, you can grab, you could put a URL for a website, or you can grab a pattern from Ravelry, or if you have like Yarnspirations, you can tell it the URL and grab the pattern, and you can convert the pattern into PDF format. So here, like the different weeks of the pattern. Week 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can convert them to PDF if they aren't already PDF, or, you know, oops, or delete them, stuff like that. So yeah, so it has for a row canter, and on the bottom down here, it has for a timer. So I use that function a lot. And this one comes with a graph, which is nice. So I can, you know, zoom in and see what rows, what stitch. And this is a free pattern, so it's not like I'm showing a paid pattern on here. And if you folks don't know how to read crochet diagram patterns, where the rows start is where the number is. And then it has the symbol for the row, for the stitches that are used in the row. And on the other side, usually there's a legend. So the legend tells you what shape the legend shows you the diagram, and the diagram has the words or the legend key for what the stitches are in the pattern. So for example, that T looking thing with a line through it is a double crochet. The oval sign is a slip stitch. A little T, like a little cross, is a single crochet stitch. And if you don't want to do that, you can always go by the words up top. And in the beginning of the pattern, it has the legend of, you know, all the yarn that you're going to use, and they put what all the abbreviations are for how you read the pattern. If it's a more complicated stitch, the instructions on how to do that are there. Like what round is, what the treble post stitch is, all those things. And it has pictures of what the blanket looks like too. So I find it very convenient. I used to like print everything out, and it tells you what the measurements are. You can zoom in or zoom out. It's pretty handy. Anyway, so that's how I keep track of what rows I'm on. Oh, I also have a little manual digital row counter, but since this has the pattern in it, it's just easier this way for me right now. For this situation. So yeah, that's the week I'm on. So I just have a few more rows to go. Oh yeah, I saw the videos. Miss Ola Joe's hand stretching is really good. And then you do your neck too. Oh, I really needed the neck. So you should check it out. Ola Joe did a video on different stretches and different hand stretches. And then Purple Owl said that they also had to stretch too. Yeah, you get into the zone and you forget to get up and move and all those things. And then Panda says, I don't know how to read crochet patterns. Aw, and they're super noob with Tunisian too. Well, if you ever need help with reading a pattern, Panda, let me know. I can help you with either reading a regular crochet pattern or a Tunisian pattern, and even some knit patterns too. Okay, this is I could step you through that. So hopefully that little quick overview hopefully was helpful. Welcome, RG. Hi. They said hi. Hope everyone is doing well, listening while cooking and cleaning. Nice. I need to do that. Both of those. Yes, I agree. I think it's a useful app. I like it so far. And it's free. Like I haven't it has the paid for version too, but I haven't used the paid for version yet. Grammy, the app is called Row Counter. They also have Knit Companion. That one looks pretty cool too. That one you can highlight in their free version for Knit Companion. And I have an Android, so for me it works fine on Android devices. I don't know if they have it for Apple devices as well or not. Then my double trouble sweet sister, Don Aaron. Don P is saying hi. And then Panda's saying, we'll definitely have to take you up on that, Nessa. Yeah, just if you want to make a certain item, let me know, especially if it's like a free crochet pattern. That'll probably be easier for us. And we can start with an easier one. It doesn't have to be super complicated and go through it. And then Don Aaron is saying hi to Don P. Oh, okay. I thought I did. I thought I missed something. You see, this whole thing jumped. And then, sorry, yeah, that's the exercises. Then Panda says he loves my cover. Thank you so much. Yeah, I thought it was super cute. I got it when I first got the tablet. It was mentioned to me that it might be easier for me to use a tablet to look at those diagrams and things like that and patterns instead of like me printing everything out like I was. And then Don Aaron says, she's like, okay, I'm back. She was driving. Yes, she ordered the kit. Nice. Yay! I'm excited. And then that I already covered. There was the highs. Then Panda saying you're gonna do an idea of your yarn organization. Sort of. I have a Hirschner's box with some yarn that's similar to what I just ordered, and that box wasn't very full. The other one wasn't really full because I had taken some of the yarn out and organized it in totes. So I'm thinking I can take some of this yarn out from the unboxing video I did today and put it in there. Yes. And then the stuff from the mystery boxes, I'm going to put somewhere else. I may put it in some of the Mary Maxim mystery bags that I've gotten. Those come in this like beautiful plastic zipper bags, and sometimes they have a little bit extra space in there. So maybe I'll put it in there, and then it's one of those things that if I need, like, if I'm making a smaller project or if somebody commissions me for something and something needs to be pink or whatever, I'll remember to go there. Did I answer your question, Panda? Let me know. Oh, nice. So Sharon says she has Knit Companion. She uses it for knit and crochet, free version. Yeah, it's really cool. The Knit Companion, if you're doing stuff with graphs, which is really nice, you can like kind of import the graph in there, import the pattern, and you can go highlighting the lines in the free version. Here in the row counter, the free version, you can't highlight, so that's kind of annoying. Also another tip or trick, because everybody does things, you know, they're kind of their own way sort of thing. But when I've had to do graphs and I didn't have the tablet yet, I print out the graph and I put it in a plastic sleeve, and then I use those are called those you know, those markers that are for that you use on those whiteboards. The dry erase marker. I use a dry erase marker on the outside of a plastic sleeve or a highlighter, and I mark up the outside. You know, you just got to be careful that you don't accidentally erase it when you put it away. And then that's how I track my graph. And I can reuse the paper, and I can reuse the sleeve if I ever want to make either, you know, one again or do another graph. Oh, am I going to do a video on my yarn organization? No, I'm not. No. I mean, I think I did in a live stream where I showed folks the spreadsheet I have, like of how I organize the yarn. I don't have it all in the inventory because I've been really bad about updating my spreadsheet. I do like to put the kits that I bought in there, so I'm gonna have to, like, now that I bought this kit, it did say for my Mary Maxim order today that bulky yarn that was in the order was on back order, so now it says that it's gonna ship everything when the back order item is ready. But that's odd because I've ordered from them before, and when things are back ordered, they usually just hold that item. They don't hold the whole order. So we'll see. And I had subscribed to their monthly their quarterly monthly Afghan kit club for Mary Maxim. So you pay the membership thing. They only charge you when they go to ship it, but it's 4 times a year. They send you an Afghan kit that they choose. I got the one in March, and I did an unboxing video of that. And I just saw some folks doing their unboxing video that they just got their recent quarter monthly Afghan kit, but I haven't gotten mine yet, and I haven't gotten an email that it ships. And when I check on my order status of stuff, it sort of shows like it's unfulfilled, and it doesn't look like I'm billed. So I don't know if they're going to send it soon or not, or if it's going to happen in August, or what's the deal. But I know I haven't had a chance to work on the kit that I got, which I probably should do. But I have so many blankets and so many kits and so many projects I'm working on that it's like a bit much. Oh. So Don P says she uses a wet erase marker so it doesn't rub off of as easily. I don't think I know what a wet erase marker is. I don't think I've ever used one. No, I have never used one. Unless that's a fancy name for a regular marker. And then Michael is saying that he uses the PDF on the PC and opens in Firefox and allows him to highlight rows and erase it if it wants to use on the GraphGAN again. Yeah, that works if you're at home and in front of your PC. What do you do if you want to sit on the couch and you're not in front of your PC? Or if you're like, to be honest though, like I was like, oh, what if you're like at the doctor's office or you're on vacation, you want to work on this? But honestly, like if I'm working on something with a graph that's complicated, I can't do it if I'm in a doctor's office. It's not like a travel friendly project. If I have to concentrate that hard that I need to read lines for a graph, then it's something that I can't do while I'm like watching TV or traveling or waiting for my name to be called. You know, it's something that I actually have to focus on. So. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think I've ever bought them or seen them. So Don P says it's similar to the dry erase marker, but they only have to use a wet paper towel to wipe it off. Oh no, I missed the stitch there. You see that? There's a little single, my little X is missing his partner. Oh well, I'm just gonna fudge it. And then Michael says he's always in front of his PC. Yeah, I kind of feel like I always am too, but I like to take breaks away from it, so. That's why sometimes I'm like, I need a break from all these live streams. I don't want to be on my machine anymore. Because I'm in front of my machine for my work day, so it's a lot of hours in front of a machine. Okay. So that makes sense. So yeah, Panda says he only works on his machine and nowhere else. Yeah, so if you do that, then that works. Sorry, I don't know why I stared off into space there, and I'm like, I'm doing a live stream. I should be looking at people through the camera because you guys are watching me. Because you're all here. I lost a few folks. Oops, it got late. They got tired. They got busy. Don Aaron, did you also order from Hirschner's too, or you only ordered the Inside the Matrix kit? Oh, my dog sounds annoyed at me. He just huffed at me. Haha, you got ghosts. Maybe. Anything is possible. Oh, sorry, but no, there was no noise there. It was just me. Just me looking off into space for no reason. Panda says belly rubs with doggle. He's napping right now. He's laying on his Tunisian crochet blanket. That's made out of Bernat blanket yarn, so it's nice and cush. Damn it, treble stitches. I thought I was doing a treble stitch instead of a double crochet stitch. So he's a happy pupper. He's like, hopefully mom will shut up soon and I can get some better sleep. That's funny. You know, I should have put part of the description of this live stream is watch me crochet. Watch me make a blanket. I think half of the time I forget and I don't even think I'm like in screen, so you can't even see what I'm doing. It's not like it's a tutorial. Good night, Purple Owl. Thank you for stopping by. They mentioned they gotta go. They have a great night, everyone. Thanks for coming. Please click the like button. And if you're not subscribed already to my channel and you like my content, please click like and subscribe. Thank you. And that goes for everyone, not just for them. Keitra says good night. Owl. Panda says the same thing. Then Panda's like, watch me be awesome. Anyways, there's like a Lego song from the Lego movie. It has the word awesome in it. Yay, I'm almost done with this row. Well, with this side of the row, with this side of the square blanket. This is exciting. If I get closer, then I can start working on my shawl again. Now I'm thinking, what else can we talk about? I think I'm running out of topics. Talked about current projects and stuff. It's about an hour and 30 minutes. Yep, that's exactly the one. Everything is awesome. Everything's cool. I'm not going to sing so I don't get in trouble. Yeah, it is a great movie. It's cute too. And then Michael's saying, yeah, now that he's used to the yarn, everything's moving faster. Yeah, so that's good. Have you ever even done Tunisian crochet with other bamboo yarn? Because it might have been too that it was the first time with you working with the fiber too. And that's a whole other feel. It's kind of slippery sometimes. I think it is. Crochet Kate, good evening all. London in the house. Hope you're doing well. Yay, welcome from overseas. It's awesome. Ooh, it's like 3 in the morning for you. And then Panda saying hello to Crochet Kate. And Michael's saying something. Used cotton bamboo before. Okay, but this is the first all bamboo. Yeah. Nice. I can't remember if I've used all bamboo or not because I think the kobu is, half bamboo, half cotton. And I think that's my cue to get ready to go soon because I'm yawning. I might be sleepy. Keitra and Michael are saying hello to Kate. Yvette is saying to Michael, how do you like that Lucky brand? I just ordered some and they're waiting for it. Yes, and Kate says it is 3 a.m. there. Yay, my math was on point. So Kate, I know you just joined us. I'm working on this blanket here. May as well show it to you. I'm almost finishing it. It's the Study of Determination blanket from the Crochet Crowd, Yarnspiration. He has a free video tutorial on his site. It was a stitch along, and I'm using the Red Heart Super Saver yarn, Red Heart Super Saver Stripes yarn, Fruity Stripes. Have I tried t-shirt yarn before? No, I have not tried t-shirt yarn before. Thank you, Yvette. Yvette's saying it's so pretty. He's so pretty. I love the colors. They're nice and bright and loud. When I started this last year, I think it was like colder. So it was like, ooh, those pretty colors will cheer me up. Now it's like summer. Now when I look at them, I'm just like, oh, I'm so hot because like the blanket's heavy and it's making me hotter to work on it. So I just want to be done with it, especially when I have it laying on top of me like this right now. And it's gotten heavier too, so. Michael says, Yvette, he's actually liking it. It's thinner than he normally works for. It's thinner than what he normally works with, that he prefers a 4-weight yarn. But this is pretty good. They've had it for like 3 months or so. And just now getting around to using it. Well, I just got mine a few weeks ago, so. And then Kate says she loves the colors. And Keitra says, beautiful blanket. And Samantha says that they're back. And Yvette says that they're a DK girl herself. They've worked with cotton and bamboo, but this will be the first time with straight bamboo. Worried it might be too splitty. I mean, from what I've heard, it's less splitty than kobu, so. I think it depends a person. I guess you can always change your hook if you do have splitting problems and see if that helps. Like if you use the metal, maybe switch over to resin or something, or plastic hook, where it has a little more grip and it's not as slick as metal. That'd be my 2 cents. Yeah, that's fine. I'm like, does that look like a double crochet? It kind of does. Yeah, it does. It works. Okay. Yvette says the kobu is the cotton bamboo. Yeah, that is the cotton bamboo blend, and the trobu is just bamboo, but you haven't used that one. Yeah, I have the trobu that I bought it, but it's a sparkle one, but I haven't used it yet. But that kobu, I don't know. It splits a lot on me, so. And I think it's pretty thin too. Yay, I'm reaching corner. It's not like I'm a huge fan of corners, but the best part about corners means that, you know, that's like one less side I have to do now. And Kate says, Mikey has a lot of the study of blankets. Yeah, I agree. He does. I've made the study of texture blanket and the better together blanket. She says she's trying to make the granny square long cardigan for winter. It's done with the retro flower granny square, very 70s, very her era. I'm trying to remember if I've seen that. Did they recently release the tutorial for it, or how long ago did they release the tutorial for it? There's been so many like granny square tutorials and patterns released recently, like this year and last year, that I'm kind of like in granny square overload. So Michael's saying if you use a wooden needle on the Lucky brand, the split cuts way down. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I have wood and bamboo hooks. Ooh, I wonder how it works if it's a bamboo. Like a bamboo hook on bamboo yarn. Wahahaha. It's all bamboo. I may have to try that just to say that I tried it. Then I need a bamboo skirt. No. Panda, don't eat our bamboo yarn and bamboo hooks. Yvette says she's knitted with the kobu and it's not an issue, but haven't crocheted with it. And then Samantha says Kelly Crochet Adventures Raid. I don't think I'm subscribed to that channel, Samantha. But you can totally welcome to head over there. I'm probably going to log off here soon because I need to rest and do some work stuff and have dinner and all the things. Do all the things I have left for tonight. Oh, Nightbot, I'm sorry. Nightbot got upset with you because you used all caps. What about Trueboo? I haven't used Trueboo. I don't know if Michael's used Trueboo. Like I said, I have it, but I haven't used it yet. And it's in my box that has Lion Brand in it that I bought. That was a bunch of clearance stuff. And then I put other yarn on top of it. So now it's like a little mission to get it. Panda says bamboo yarn and bamboo hook. It sounds like a nice dinner, right? Especially for pandas. Bamboliciousness. And then Yvette says she uses bamboo knitting needles with the kobu. Was it? Oh, yeah, but it wasn't splitting for you. Then Panda says he can't promise that. Oh, okay. So Samantha says she came here from the channel. Okay, but I thought you were here earlier, so I didn't know that you left. Sorry about that. And then Samantha's asking, how long have I been crocheting for? Do you mean tonight or in general? I'm thinking you mean in general. If it's in general, I've been crocheting on and off for 37 years. More or less. There were some years I didn't crochet. I took some years off a few years in the 2000s I took off that I wasn't crocheting. I had learned knitting too, so I had taught myself knitting after I crocheted, so I was knitting for a while there. And then during the sea time in the 2020s, I taught myself Tunisian crochet, and I taught myself how to loom knit, and I taught myself how to use the circular knitting machine and got those. So I have a Centro, multiple sizes, the 48, the 32, the 22 needle machines, and I have the Addie King machine. So I do all those things too, plus and I use the knitting looms, the hand knitting looms. I use those too. So I also knit on a loom. So I do all those things. Oh, okay, yes, you did in general. And then RG says, that's funny. Sounds like more some of my yarn stash. Yeah. How long have you been on YouTube for, Nessa? So Samantha, actively doing yarn crochet videos. It's pretty recent. It's been since fall of last year, which I think was either November or towards the end of October, around there somewhere. But on my channel itself has been around for a very long time, and I have very old videos up there that are like from my dog that I used to have that's already passed on, and videos of when I was performing more. I would dance and I would perform with a troupe. So I have those videos, and some of those videos I think now are 10 years or older. So the channel's been up for a while. And Samantha's asking, have I tried mosaic crochet before? Yes, I made a washcloth out of mosaic crochet. I made a blanket, but it's interlocking crochet, not completely mosaic. And I've also done a little swatch that I'm working on of Tunisian mosaic crochet. I have the picture of that on my community tab. I posted that today. It's part with all the other Tunisian projects I posted pictures of today. And an actual full mosaic like blanket project or like big garment I have not done yet. I don't have you? And RG, I think I just answered that question, so I don't know if you typed that before I was rambling on about stuff. And also a friend taught me how to spin once with a drop spindle, but I'm pretty rusty at that too. So I used to embroider, and I have a sewing machine. I'm still learning kind of how to sew, so that's a thing too. And I did latch hook when I was younger. I think that's everything. Oh, and I know how to cross stitch too. And yeah, so Michael says that yeah, they met me that he met me around December. Yeah, that's when I was doing my live streams, and it took me a while to do my live streams after I had started uploading videos because I don't know, I'm shy, I was in my head, I was anxious, all the things, all those things. Kristen says hi. Hello, Kristen, welcome. Samantha, I have no idea who's part of your family on YouTube. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Not sure if, yeah, like right now your name is not like ringing a bell to my memory at the moment, but I also have memory issues, so that doesn't mean that I don't know you and we haven't interacted. Just I'm drawing a blank at the moment. I'm a little hyper focused on my blanket because I'm on row 50 and I have only 6 more rows to go to finish this big guy, which is like really big. It's like really, really big. And then yeah, Michael's saying hi to Kristen, and then Yvette's saying that she knows how to sew, but she doesn't like it. It hurts my back to sew on the machine. So yeah, I don't do it as much. Oh, okay. So then RG is saying that they did. So I think I answered your question then, RG. And then Kristen is saying hi to Panda and Michael. And then Yvette is saying, you certainly are very relaxed and comfortable now. Yes, thank you. I think so. I mean, my back's hurting, but besides that, I'm relaxed. And I'm thinking about the blanket I just ordered, so I'm thinking about all those colors. And if the blues match or not. And I'm anxious to like see all the yarn colors in person and lay them out together and see if they'll actually flow well. And I also want to see how dark that brown is from the kit that I ordered. I mean, I guess I could always use a different color, solid color for the whole, and not use that brown for the kit, and then just use the brown to make a sweater. and use a different contrasting neutral color. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. Michael says, yes, that I sure have relaxed a lot compared to the first ones. Oh my gosh, yeah. I don't know if Don Aaron and Sharon are here, but when I went on her live to do I was invited up on panel. Oh my gosh, my face was like flush red and I was having hot flashes and sweats and like it was just like, oh my, it was a lot. My poor little body. I was very stressed. And RG says, yup. And then Kristen says, I just finished a queen size granny blanket today. Ooh, that must be really pretty. I'm so relieved and so much cooler. I agree. It's so warm to have this on top of me. Which means I'm not going to be able to gift it to any of my family that's in Florida if they're watching this video. I know there's one cousin of mine, or my mom's cousin, well, 2 of them that love these colors. Love these colors. They'd be really happy with this blanket. Samantha is asking me how do I pick my moderators? I picked them from friends of mine that I've known since I started, that I've known for a little bit. And that we've, yeah. And other friends, I'm moderators on their channel. Like on Michi's channel, I'm a moderator for her channel, and she's a moderator for my channel. So it just made sense sort of to pick her because she had picked me first. But actually, Michi was like one of the first few people that was a subscriber to my channel when I first started out. And she had told me about Tiffany Hanson's Crochet Club, where I pay a membership, and I'm a member of that, and I had joined that, and which I'm very glad I did. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, so we have Zoom calls together, we chat back and forth, like, you know, through other messaging systems, you know, not just through YouTube. So yeah, and actually we're both going to a crochet retreat that's going to be in Colorado this year. So we'll be meeting in person soon. So that's exciting. And then, hi, Sherry. Welcome. What are you working on, Sherry? I think you told me, but I forgot. And then Panda says, congrats, Kristen. Yeah, that's so, I'm sure it's so pretty, your blanket that you just finished. And then, yes, I agree with Dawn Erin. She picks people she is close to and trusts. Thanks, Dawn Erin. Trying to figure out how to answer that. And then Michael saying hi to Sherry, and so is Panda. And Sherry saying hi back to them. And then Panda saying he traded in his panda fur for a wrench. It's so hot out. You must be melting with all that panda fur. And yeah, okay. I agree with Samantha. Yes, I don't know you well yet. And Cher's like, yup, Panda's in the house. I got a panda dance for my birthday. Woot, woot. I'm not sure what this is about. Filmed it on your channel. Denver, Michael? The retreats in Denver? I don't think I've sent you a link. No, I haven't sent you a link about it. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're okay from all the hurricane stuff. If my memory isn't messed up and I placed you in the wrong geographic location. Sorry. And then Deborah saying hi to Sherry. Thanks, Dawn. Yeah, Colorado's so pretty. I've been to Boulder. I've been there for work we're going to say about 20 years ago I went for work. It might have been further back, but we're going to leave it at 20. I don't feel like doing all that math right now. Sherry's like, she's working on waking up. She went a couple of stores, brought the packages, and sat down and felt, oh, yeah, I've done that. Hopefully nothing melted. I've done it where it's like groceries and it's like, I should have really put the ice cream away. I shouldn't have fallen asleep and left the ice cream out. Or I keep putting something in the freezer and then I keep falling asleep. Oh, if I filmed, I haven't gone yet. Well, Sherry's saying hi to Deborah. Samantha, I haven't. The trip is in August. I haven't gone on the trip yet, so I haven't filmed it yet. I did film. I went to the Fiber Fest this year. I went last year as well, a local Fiber Fest. So I filmed live from the Fiber Fest, just like a few minutes, not very much. They had a section where Dawn, you should look at that video. I had a section where they were selling used equipment. They had spinning wheels and things like that. Some of them were antique. And then there was a section where there was the competition where people had entered. There was spinning yarn competition of the fiber. There was competition of crocheted items and competition of knit items and felted items, like people were felting their fiber. So I actually filmed the entries into the contests, and so that was cool. But yeah, and so they're like small little clips. I don't have much space on my phone, so I usually couldn't really do like a really long time there at the event. Plus I was also worried that, what if I film what if somebody comes out on the film and they don't want to be filmed, right? And it's not like I've asked for their consent and things like that. So I tried to avoid filming people without their consent. Crochet Kate says, just looked it up from Adore Crea Crochet Retro Daisy Granny Square. Came out about 8 months ago on YouTube. She has lots of lovely granny squares. I might mix and match if they're the same size. Is that the blanket one? No, that was Kristen that finished the blanket. Oh my, there's all these other chats. Okay, Michelle says the neighbor says we'll have power, but they're heading home in the morning. Well, safe travels. I hope the debris has been cleared and things like that. I know hurricane cleanup takes a while. And then Panda says, yeah, I agree. That's a good idea. Samantha, Nessa should totally make a video of the convention. Well, it's not really, it's a retreat. It's not really a convention. So it's just the folks of the Crochet Club. And we're there for a few days. And we have different activities going on. I don't know if Tiffany is going to film from there. That's a good question. I mean, and it's like in a hotel. We're each paying our own expenses to go. I could probably film part of like, hey, look, this is the hotel. But I mean, it's just like a Hilton Hotel Embassy Suites, It's not like, it's not like, ooh, I'm going to like a crochet convention or a fiber festival or anything super cool like that. So that might not be that exciting. And the people in the Crochet Club themselves may not want to be filmed. Maybe Michi will go live and then we'll just do like a together live kind of thing and be like, hey folks, and she could do it from her phone. she probably has more memory and she does more live streams. I'm not sure I can figure out how we could both coast because I won't be taking, I'll probably just be taking my phone and maybe my tablet. And I don't stream from my tablet for live streams for this. So I don't know that I can particularly figure out how both of us can stream like with the different accounts. People that have a channel know what I'm talking about technically, like when you do the co-streaming and all that. So it'd be easier to do something like co-stream or invite somebody up if I was taking my laptop and doing all that, but this one isn't mine. I'm kind of locked out of my own machine, so at the moment, and I have some technical difficulties with it. Oh, cool. It's like 6 hours away. Nice. I didn't know that. Panda saying hi to Michelle. Yvette saying hi to Michelle. Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that you're safe too. Oh, Michelle, you probably have the package waiting for you at home if the post office was working. Did I send you a package? I think I sent you a package. I think so. I think you won from the giveaway. Unless my memory is still being really weird. Which is possible. Yeah, that's really good. They restored your power quick, so that's good. Hopefully all the food didn't go bad. Because it's been so hot. Then Sharon says she's taking a break from knitting right now. Don't forget to stretch and drink water. Yeah, and then Panda says to do the stretches. Sharon's saying hi to Yvette. I got out without readers or projects. Oh, well, I mean, the important thing is that you got out. In those kind of situations, you just do the best you can. Then Sharon says, I do Panda need to for my arthritis. Yeah. Yup. Ooh, Sherry. She already started on her Boggy Creek blankets. I'm going to make myself a summer top with comfy cotton in the color Blueberry Muffin. That's a pretty color. It's like blue and a light blue and I think a tan color or cream. I think I have it here in my stash. I think it's discontinued. I really like comfy cotton and I had bought some, but I don't remember all the colorways I have. I have some Tutti Frutti and I had made like some cover up tops. I gotta start packing. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna take to the crochet retreat, and I want to make like a nice summery top and maybe take it on the trip too. So and I want to start my Boggy Creek blanket to at least one to donate, hopefully a few. And Samantha's saying, yes, you should film the Denver trip in August and get clips of you meeting Tiffany Henson and the convenience and it's a retreat. In the retreat in Denver. That's a good idea. I mean, I can ask her if she's okay with that or not. Or maybe she'll do the clips. I don't know. I don't know if she's going to film from there too, because sometimes she films from events that she goes to. Oh, good luck, Michelle. She says she's going to head home in the morning and start the cleanup. It's a lot of work. I've been through multiple hurricanes, so. And then folks are saying hi to each other. Yeah, and then RG is saying, yes, it's pretty. We go often to visit friends and family in different parts of Colorado. Such a variety of things to do indoor and outdoor. Yes, I have a few friends that live there. I don't know that I'll have time to see them or not. I'm not sure yet. Then Sharon saying hi to Sherry and Samantha. Panda saying, hugs, Michelle. Hope it's not too crazy when you get home. Well, if you need consent if the person gets filmed. So, you know, you could film somewhere public, but if the person like walks right in front of you and is standing right there and you're like actually filming them, then you sort of need to have their consent, because now they're being filmed and they're getting put on a public video. It's different if you're like a news channel, because people can see, okay, you're a news channel and you have like, you know, all your big TV crew and film and the signs, and if people don't want to be filmed, they just move out of the way. So for example, like I said, I used to dance and perform. If you go to a dance workshop, you just can't film the dance workshop. You have to ask the permission of the instructor. And if it's people performing, you have to ask the permission of the person hosting the show if you can film, as well as each individual performer if they consent to being, if their performance is filmed or not. So yeah. And it's even trickier if there's kids like around, because you can't really film other people's kids on a public view. And yeah, it's a thing. It's also like if you're filming in a store, like let's say I want to go into Joann's and film. If Joann's has music on, we can't film that music. That's why you hear some of the other content creators, when they do videos like that, they'll do like other music that they put in there that they can do that doesn't have licensing, or you pay for the licensing for the music, or you do voiceover and you remove the audio from your video and then you add your own voice on top of it, or your own audio on top of it. Oh, thank you, Michael. I'll have to check it out. That video. Can I go to the link? I can go later. And then Panda's saying it would be cool to see, not to volunteer you for stuff. Yeah, well, the thing is too, like I don't have a lot of space on my phone, like memory space, which is why I don't film from my phone. And I have software that I need on my phone for work reasons. And some of it actually breaks up my videos, so it randomly stops recording whatever I'm recording and filming, just midstream, with no warning. So I actually don't make really good video when it's on my cell phone, which is why I barely use my cell phone for filming. And even like on my YouTube channel, the few times that I've used my phone, like people complain like, oh, your screen is too small, or, you know, they didn't like this and this other thing from the phone, or like I said, it cut my video short. So then I have to do multiple films of the video, you know, like I have to record multiple times, and then I have to edit the video, and I have to put all the video pieces together, which creates a lot of space, then resave the whole video and upload, and it's like double or triple the amount of work. For those of you who are on here who have your channels, you know you know what I'm talking about. Like many people make it seem like pretty transparent and don't talk about it. But there's a lot of work that goes behind doing tutorials, doing live streams, just filming content and putting content up. But tutorials take a lot more work than people think they do, than you notice that they do, and things like that. So Where the live stream, you just kind of start the video and you go and you don't edit. And it's just, that's what you get, is what you see. Then Sherry's like, has anyone tried the modern granny square? I'm making a boggy crink blanket with it, just one big square. I have. I can show you one that I'm working on with yarn that I got from Ice. Here, Sherry. I guess I could donate this blanket. I haven't measured it. I haven't finished it. And this is the yarn. It's Magic Light from Ice. It's really pretty yarn. I think I'm on the second skein. It's like a DK weight. 100% acrylic, 360 meters per ball, 100 grams. I'd have to look at the bag to tell you the number if you really want the number. But it's the blue, green, yellow one. I really love the color. Like, I had bought it, I had seen it, and I was like, oh, that kind of looks cool, and I threw it in there. And then when I got it, it was my first time buying Magic Light. I do think it has a little, like, I'm not super happy with how many gaps I have in between, like if it was for a baby. But I think it's fine for a child. You know, like an older kid. So yeah, I hope that helps. And that pattern was the one from Janine when I think she's retired now, but she was, she's that pattern designer that was working with Mikey from the Crochet Crowd. Sorry, I have to get up and fix all that. All my blankets. I keep the blanket on the sofa because it covers up the hole in between the seats of the recliner, and then I don't lose my hooks down the holes. And then Michelle says, Panda, it's been freezers and fridge. It's going to be, yeah. But Michelle, you know, from when I've had the issues with the hurricane and losing the power, because you weren't home and people weren't opening the fridge, it conserves the coolness a little bit. I mean, too many days have passed, so probably a lot of the food has rotted now, but you know, you'll have to see how you know, if things actually did stay cool and if the house stayed a bit cooler or not. Because sometimes if everything's boarded up and the windows are boarded up and everything, and if you had shutters, then the house might be a bit cooler. It depends what the outside temperature got up to. If it got up into the hundreds, then everything probably got too hot. And Samantha saying she was going to go to the retreat, but it's 2 exceptions. I'm not sure. I completely understand that. No, Samantha, I'm on a laptop filming right now. Yeah, smells are downfall. I agree. I can hear the fireworks display at the beach. Wow, kind of late. Keitra saying safe travels, Michelle. Crochet Kate is saying, so glad we rarely have them in the UK. Yeah, we've had an odd one or two, but nothing like over there. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope we get less of them. We're even getting them all the way, like, up the East Coast further up where they used to not hit before. The retreat would be very expensive for me since I'm in New Hampshire. Yeah. Yeah, it would be a further airfare. I mean, the retreat is kind of pricey. Like, I'm not, you know. The hotel was pricier than I thought. I used my reward points for the hotel. Samantha, I don't have a set live schedule. I just kind of go live whenever I feel like it. Usually it's only a weekends though. It's usually only maybe if I do go live, it'll be a Friday or a Saturday. And I usually go live really late at night. So this is actually the earliest live I've ever done. I usually go on around like after 11 p.m. or midnight or 1 a.m. Eastern time. Michelle says, I just got a message today. Today is the first day for mail in a week. Yeah. Do I get happy mail? Not really. I finally I have a virtual address set up on the on my about page on YouTube, but I don't really talk about it, or I don't really advertise it much. I did have a friend mention that they were gonna mail me something, and that was like last month they mentioned it, and I never got it. But that was to I never got that package, and I have another friend that mentioned that they were gonna mail something. But so far it's only really if I place an order, or a lot of times if it's like if I've won a giveaway. Like I've won a few giveaways from Michi, and then I was lucky to win one on Dawn Yarndall's page. She was doing a celebration. But I don't win those many giveaways either, so yeah. So I'm not that big into really like, oh, here, give me all these things. No, I'm really just my point to be on here is more if I can like maybe give tips or tricks or suggestions on different crochet things, show my makes, show yarn hauls. I have a few tutorials, but not many. I've done some book reviews. Those are on the channel. There's stuff like that. So I don't know. Yeah. It's like I don't know how to answer that. And then Kate says, that's the one, Michael. I wasn't sure about sharing links on lives. Yeah, only the moderators can, I think. That's the way I have it set up here for this live stream. Michelle says, I can't read the chat. If I see my name highlighted, I screenshot and enlarge it. No readers. Sorry. That's okay, Michelle. So maybe it's being helpful that I'm reading things for you when I can on some of the messages. Then Panda says, Samantha, click on the notification on so you get when she goes live. No, I don't have a set schedule. Thanks for asking, Samantha, but no, I don't have a set schedule. I deal with a lot of fatigue currently, so it really varies day by day on how I'm feeling, on how tired I am. So I really don't. So it's really hard for me to gauge and be like, oh, I'm going to be okay every Monday or every Tuesday night or something. And I work a full-time job, so, and I'm not going to talk about that on here, so please don't ask. So I'm already pretty busy during the day, so I can't go live during the day. And I'm pretty exhausted and wiped out after I finish working on weekdays. So that's why I mentioned if I do go live, it's usually only like on a weekend. It'll be on a Friday or on a Saturday. I usually don't go on a Sunday. And also on a Sunday, I'm a moderator for Michi's channel, and she goes live Sunday night. So if anything, I might do like upload a video or videos and do a premiere. But I haven't gone live during that time. I may not. It's just really hard. Also, oh my gosh, why am I doing? You see that, Sherry? You asked me about granny stitches, and then I started doing 3 stitches instead of 2. Darn it! At least I only did it for 2 spaces there. It's really hard to find slots too, because so many people go live on the weekends and at nights now. It's really hard to find times where you're not conflicting with folks too. So, okay. And Samantha says, yeah, she has them on, Panda. And then Yvette's saying good night. Wake up early and hung out with Russ and Jax this morning. Oh, that's nice. So good night. Good night, Yvette. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a good day today. And then Michelle says, I've lived in the Houston area for 50 plus years, so not my first hurricane either. This is the first time I've left. Hubby just had surgery. Yeah. Yeah, if the health is kind of iffy, and you know, like if the person that you're with or you're a caretaker or even you, if you have oxygen needs or other mobility issues and things like that, it's easier to just not be in the path of a hurricane. Your life is a lot more important than any of your actual physical possessions that can, I mean, not everything can be replaced, but if you're in an evacuation zone and they tell you to evacuate, I strongly recommend that you evacuate. It's always good to listen to, you know, what the weather people are saying. Samantha says, okay, it sounds good. Yvette says that's different, but if out in public, you don't need to, but you will be in a hotel, so yeah. Yeah, it's like a little more private setting. It's not like, oh, I'm at the airport, you know? So yeah, and then Samantha says, yeah, it sounds good. What do you use for recording next to your laptop? Yes, I mostly use the laptop. I also have a webcam that I bought. I think it's like a 4K webcam. I have a stand for it. That's what I use more for tutorials because I need a top-down view. I'm still working on getting the right view sometimes. I can also use my phone for that because only my phone I can do pause for recording. But again, like I said, you know, I really needed to get a new phone. My phone like stops and like doesn't have enough memory, and then I'm like fighting with my phone, and so yeah. And usually like the times I have filmed with my phone, my frame size is a lot smaller and I'm like more vertical orientation. So then there's like more on top. So like if I'm showing you like yarn or something, you have less viewage area. So it's a thing. It's a thing that most of you don't have to worry about. You just get to enjoy and view the end product while we're stressing about, is my volume okay? Is my light okay? Is my sound okay? Good night, Samantha. Unless Samantha's saying good night to Yvette, I'm not sure. Sherry, good night. She's saying, okay, say good night. Have to put things away and make some dinner. Catch you all tomorrow. Stay safe on the YouTube streets. And I have like, I'm all twisted here with the yarn. Good night. And then RG says, appreciate that you all have what you all do and share with us. Thank you. You're welcome. Panda says, that's beautiful. I'm thinking you're talking about this one. Oh, yeah, thank you. I guess I'm way behind again. I try. And then Michelle says, and Panda says, love the color. Thank you, everyone, for the compliments for the blanket. And then Michelle says, we lost power Monday morning about 5:50 a.m. So it's been triple digits except the last 2 days. Yeah. Yeah, the food probably went bad already. Which sucks. I'm sorry. And then Michelle says, I used rewards for hurricane relief. We head to Texas wine country. Yeah, right? Might as well have a good time. Might as well vacation as well since we got to be away. Good. Less stressful. Yeah, we're just glad you're okay. You and your husband are okay from this ordeal. Hopefully your family and your friends are all okay. And with this, I'm like at 2 hours and 18 minutes. 19 minutes. I think I'm going to call it a night, folks. I know I keep saying that. Good night, Miss Sherry. Rest well. Panda saying that, but I also say good night, Sherry. And I keep saying that, and then I don't log off, but I should log off because my throat's kind of dry. I need to eat dinner. Relax. Was going to do some work stuff, and I needed to film some video and some tutorials, but I may not get to that tonight. I think I'm too tired. So Crochet Kate, I have to regular clean up the temp folders in my apps. It does free up some space on my Android. I think I need to do that. I need to go in there and do that. It like moved some weird things, and then I told it to put things on my SD card, and then it wasn't. And because my phone's encrypted and my SD card isn't encrypted, and the SD card was encrypted with the other phone. It's not playing nice together. Yeah. So like I said, it's a lot of technical issues there with the phone. Okay, folks. Thank you so much. So I still have a few more rows to go. I'm still not done yet with this one. And now that Sherry mentioned that, I like now remember this one. So now I'm just gonna be out here and I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I need to work on it. So I may just, you know, fold it back up and put it away so I don't see it, and then I'll actually work on the shawl that I said I'd work on. Good night, Grammy. Have a good night. Oh, Michelle, so maybe I have to check, but I think you may have the package. But anyways, let me know if you liked it or not. It looked really nice. I think you will. And then Michelle says, I'll run your playlist tonight, Nessa. If anyone needs watch hours, let me know on my community tab. Thank you so much, Michelle. And yes, if folks can, please watch some of my older videos or watch all of the videos. I definitely need watch hours. That is a great help. If you're not subscribed already to my channel and you like the content, please click like and subscribe. And also, please don't forget to hit the like button, you know, the thumb up. Thank you so much if you like it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it does help us. I think that's all the info for tonight. And if you guys get a chance, a friend of mine has a really cool channel that she does with her daughter. It's Mama G Gear with Rusty. And August is their 3-year YouTube anniversary, and they're hoping to reach 3,000 subscribers before they get to August, and they just have a few more to go. So if you like their content and if you're not subscribed already to them, please check them out and please subscribe if you like it and help them reach their milestone and their goals. And yeah, Panda's saying good night, rest well. Thank you for the nice, relaxing Saturday evening. Aw, you're welcome. I'm glad you liked it. I hope it was relaxing. Mary Beth says good night to everyone. RG says good night, rest well, sleep well. Refuel, Nessa. Thank you, I will. And I agree with Panda. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me and with all of us. Deborah says, thank you for the nice live. You've just been listening. I hope it's been helpful that I've tried to read the things. Yep. And listen to Panda. Didn't clear anything else, though. Good night, everyone. And here's the link to Mama G's channel. Thanks so much, people. And Michael, if you can please drop a link to your channel as well. Please check out Michael's channel, MDL Crochet. He has wonderful Tunisian crochet tutorials and other Tunisian content. He busts his butt doing a bunch of work for his channel. And Panda's there, you know, to try to help. But Michael's doing a ton of work. And also, Erin, if you're still here, Dawn Erin, if she's still here, from Dawn Erin Creating Loving Hands, if you can drop your link too. She does a bunch of beautiful hand-dyed yarn, as well as clay porcelain figures and painting, and she does like all these ton of arts. So please check out her channel as well. So, yep. Please drop your channel. Okay, thank you, Crochet Kate. Yeah, I figured that a good amount of you are probably subscribed already to Mama G Gear, to Michael, and to Dawn Erin, or anybody else, or Michi, or anybody else that I mentioned on here. So she was like, well, she was driving, and then she came back, and then she didn't, and she's busy working on a few projects, so I'm sure her hands are full and busy. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Michael, for sharing Dawn Erin's link. And this was Michael's link that he shared earlier too. I can't remember if I highlighted or not. And there was Mama G Gears above. So just scroll up. I'm going in reverse order. Yeah, I figured you were here listening and working. I think it's handy that I'm here reading this stuff, because then you don't really have to be reading the screen and typing and stuff. So, okay, folks. Bye. Have a good night. Talk to you soon. I'm going to work on the shawl in a little bit. Give myself a break from this big blanket. Bye. Thanks everyone for coming. Have a great rest of your night or day. Thanks, London person. I'm like, I forgot the name now. I went blank on the name. Bye. Bye, everyone. Let me type it. And good night, folks.